All right, Yahoo Fantasy Baseball Week 8. We're going to be taking a look at Tucson Toros action. Jimmy Dugan took on Woodalas. Final score there, 7-3 in favor of Dugan. Dugan's now 44-32-4 on the year, while Woodalas continues to struggle, now 26-46-8. Dugan has won 5 of the last 6 weeks, is definitely moving up in the standings, while Woodalas continues to tumble. Also picked up the first loss in team history to Jimmy Dugan after not losing to Dugan last year. Dugan set season highs in wins and Ks, had season lows in homers and RBIs. Woodalas had season lows in runs and stolen bases. Also, no saves since week 1. On offense, Woodalas took 3 of the 5 categories, won a tight battle in homers and RBIs. In pitching, Dugan took a 5-0 sweep. Woodalas used just 7 players on offense. There's 10 starting slots available. Just 7 players were used. 3 DL players in starting slots. That's definitely hurting Woodalas. On the offensive side, still managed to pick up 3 out of 5 categories this week, so not too shabby. 2 players contributed no runs, no homers, no RBIs, no stolen bases whatsoever. So really there were just 5 players contributing to the categories, and still managed to pick up victories in some of those offensive categories. So this is really just a testament to how poorly Jimmy Dugan's offense played this week. Ugly battle in the batting average category. Woodalas had just 1 player hit over 300. Took the category anyway. Jay Bruce was the bright spot there, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Phillies are struggling on offense in Major League Baseball. That means for Yahoo Fantasy Baseball, people who own Phillies players are definitely feeling the pain as well. 2 Phillies are on the Woodalas lineup. They combined for just 1 RBI, and Jason Worth hit a whopping 0.50 for the week, so terrible batting average there. Jimmy Dugan had 11 players with at least a run. 6 players, though, hit under 200, and only 2 hit over 300. So Dugan definitely struggling at the plate. Jose Bautista was again the bright spot, the perfect pickup off the waiver wire. 2 homers, 6 RBIs for the Toronto Blue Jay. Dugan had a fine week on the mound, though. 8 victories, season high in wins there. John Lester and Brian Fuentes each picked up 2 victories this week. Fuentes, out of the Angels bullpen, capitalized on the fact that the Angels waited till late in their games to pick up wins. So that definitely helped out Dugan in the win column. Didn't help out in the save category. We'll get to that in just a second, though. But 4 pitchers for Dugan had at least double digits in Ks and a 0 ERA. 3 or more, though, had an ERA. 3 more additional pitchers had an ERA under 2. So fantastic pitching by the Dugan staff. Nobody had a whip over 2. While Woodalas had 3 pitchers with an ERA of 0, but Wandy Rodriguez, an ERA of 21.6 as one of the Astros' bright spots pitching-wise, continues to struggle. He had a whip of 3 for the week. Weak saves battle, as I briefly mentioned there. 1-0 was the saves battle. The battle went to Dugan. Brian Fuentes picked up 2 victories. Didn't help out in the saves category, but Jose Contreras, who may be losing his job in the next week or 2, was able to pick up a save for Jimmy Dugan. Both teams only have 2 relievers on the roster, so this is bound to happen and bound to be an issue for these 2 teams going forward. As we look to Week 9 in the league, Jimmy Dugan's now 4th in the standings, 4.5 games out of 1st, and taking on one of the bottom teams in the league. Derek Lowe equals Cheater. Cheater came off a big upset over Waveland and Sheffield. They split their series, between Cheater and Dugan, split their series 1-1 last year. While Woodalas now 15th in the standings, 6 games out of 12th, taking on Androids in Week 9 play. Lost their only matchup to Androids last season, so looking to pick up revenge for that loss from 2009.